Well, I'm doing the stream right now. Hold on, let me do an intro. What's going on, guys? I'm Lisa with 2018, and welcome back to Warframe Part 56. Now,
stand by for
okay,
support.
Now that the intro is
The
pretty much
first
done.
life support capsule has arrived.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Activate it when your supply is. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
What?
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life.
What?
Be on the lookout. Use that reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now, obviously, we're doing.
Or the Tenno.
Well, no, we're doing list survival things right now. That's standard stuff. I'm assuming. You're assuming I'm not doing it on what?
Get ready for a capsule.
No, I'm doing it on a mixer. No, you have to like activate it in the party. Do you not see it? Did I accidentally turn the option off in the? Hold on. Ah, there we go. Right, if you bring the party back up now, it should work. There you go.
You dumbass. Alright, I activated it, so it's all good now.
Right, yeah, now you can hear it. Oh, well now you guys can hear it. But basically what he was saying a minute ago, which is why I was so silent, he was basically, you're talking about how abrupt
Another life support capsule is now available.
It was very abrupt, because
did you
you
say
just
that
kind
you
of
couldn't tell what I
randomly
said?
decided to do it. Well, I couldn't tell what you said, because your accent got so thick all of a sudden. It was like, hey,
my accent got thick.
And I'm just sitting there like, oh, hold on.
No, my outro.
Not the kind of party.
My intro is right. Wait, so do you know what I said? Do you know what my intro is? Oh.
I have no idea what you said.
Right, I said, what's going on, guys? I'm the lazy noob of 2018, and welcome back to Warframe. And then I did the episode number, which is 56 right now.
Do you change your gamer tag every year?
Yes.
Add the number? Okay, well, first off, you're outdated, because it still says 2017.
Well, yeah, no, on my Xbox profile, it said that. I would have changed it, but somebody else already had that exact name. Annoyingly enough.
Really?
Yeah. No, see, this is the most infuriating thing ever, right? I did not pick up the name Lazy Noob from anywhere. Like, I didn't see it anywhere. I didn't hear it.
And was it just the Xbox assigned thing?
No. Like, I thought, right, what would be a cool way to describe myself? I'm a lazy fat dude, and I'm not particularly skilled at any type of video game. Lazy noob. Do you know what? That's good. Lazy noob. Oh, what's that? There's like 20 other people called that. Screw you. Screw you.
Everybody has the same idea. By the way, I'll be glad
even worse,
to join you. I just finished
even
leveling up
worse,
the final thingamajigger I was doing.
Even worse,
boy, what's the worst?
There are plenty of variations of the same name on YouTube.
Oh boy. You know what? Actually, I'm not surprised about that. There's a lot of people that do that.
How? And do you know what? I did the exact same thing with my mixer name, which is CringeMaster115. Plenty of people call that as well.
CringeMaster115.
Because I am master of being cringe. That's why. I come up with the cringiest names, the cringiest statements, and, well, pretty much everything about me is cringe. And plenty of people call bad as well.
Congratulations.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission.
Alright, so
and
you want to invite me into whatever it is that you're doing here, or am I going to be waiting somewhere?
Well, I'm doing a lift survival right now. I'm only.
I've delivered a.
I'm only. What time am I in right now? I can't see because the overlay's in the way.
Capsule.
Okay.
Yeah, the chat's in the way, so I have to move it. Hold on.
The chat is in the way.
Yep. There we go. That'll work. Right, I am on. Right, okay. Now Lotus is in the way. Right, I'm on 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So. I mean, I don't really.
We'll watch this.
Oh well. I mean, it's only a lift relic, so I might as well just use 5 minutes.
Yeah. I assume if you do survival, then you want me to grab Necros.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not doing survival for like for the sake of rotation. I'm doing it because I like to do well actually yeah I kind of am. I like to do endless fissures, but obviously I'm not restricted to endless
For
fissures.
ducats.
Yeah, it's like ducats. That's why.
Ducat run is about 20 minutes. So.
Well, no, I'll leave right now because again, they're only lift relics. I can get them back by like doing any type of mission. Like, watch, I'll probably get a lift relic. I'll probably get a lift relic from this rotation in a minute.
Speaking of lift relics, that
Life's a
new onslaught game mode drops a lot of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I've not. Well, I have played it, but I only managed to get the zone space. It seems like a very veteran-friendly mode.
It's really not. I think that we got the bug version because the second you hit zone 6 or 7, it stops counting your kills and your efficiency drops like a rock.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the enemy scaling level. Like it starts off.
I know,
around
but
20.
the enemy scaling doesn't mean jack shit if you can't reach those enemies because the game mode won't work. I mean, you gotta look at it like this. It's like, no matter what, it's not ever gonna get too hard for Warframe, because with the leveling system, it goes up to what, 9,999 on like any basic enemy?
Oh yeah.
On any given occasion, we're going up against level 100, which is about 0.01% of the enemy levels that we can totally see. And then this game mode throws them up to about 200 something, almost 300. So at best, we're using 0.03% of the enemy levels that we can actually see in game.
Yep.
Which is kind of a waste.
Well, no, but no, I'm not talking about like what I'm talking about is that for me, I don't. Well, I play most of my levels solo because I can't be bothered waiting in a lobby, hoping that people will join. Like, you know, like, cause sometimes it can be a bit difficult to find an actual team. But especially with like the right Warframes. But not only that, I don't have an exceedingly high amount of options to choose from. Oh well, like what I mean is that the only Warframes that I actually have leveled are Excalibur, Loki, and Oberon.
Sounds like you need to get the work on the other ones.
Yeah. No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. I definitely see the flaw in this plan that I'll explain to you. I definitely see the flaw in it.
You don't say.
No. I definitely see no. I'm not explaining the plan to you yet. Right? I definitely see the flaw in it, but I'm not gonna stop doing it either way. Right?
I'm not gonna stop doing it. There's an obvious issue here, and I know it's an obvious issue.
But I don't care.
I'm gonna keep going.
Right. No. Okay. So basically, I'm only going to level up the weapons, and I'm only going to level up the weapons and the Warframes and everything when I've got an affinity booster active. Because I just like to see the number rise really quick in like a single level, if you know what I mean.
Okay, well, quick question. Do you buy the Prime accessories or no?
No. I have nowhere near that much money.
Oh, alright. I was gonna say, if you can, do it, because, like, I've been buying the Prime accessories. I do not buy the Access. The Access is a waste of money. The accessories, however, whatever. But I've been buying them since Trinity came out, like Trinity Prime.
Yeah, have you?
And it's basically been a perma booster ever since. It's really useful.
Yeah, but see, that's what I meant when I said I definitely see the flaw in the plan, because I can never get any plant, no matter what I try to sell, no matter what I try to do. Nobody buys my trades. Nobody does anything, so I can't.
Well, what are you trying to sell?
Well, I tried to sell max rank. Oh, well, not always max rank. I amassed loads of endo and tried to sell like Orokin Vault mods. I tried to sell certain Prime items. I tried to sell
because the real things that sell are either, you know, the new stuff since everybody wants it, like vaulted crap that's been for
like
quite some
Prime
time
items
because people
and stuff.
really are trying to complete their collection, and then obviously Rivens. Rivens are where the
That's
money
the
is
thing.
at.
That's the thing. I always try to sell loads of like Rivens, but the last Rivens I've got, the last Riven I got a melee Riven. No. Right, I got a veil. Right, because somebody told me that a veiled melee Riven is worth like somewhere between the 80 plat like range. A veiled melee Riven. So I thought.
I've
Right,
never seen anybody sell a veiled melee Riven for 80 platinum and not get called a cunt afterwards.
Well, no, right, because everyone was saying, why do you think that? Why do you think that? Why do you think it's not like a worthy trade? Because that's what people have been telling me. That's a good trade.
That's not really. I mean, if you do the sorties every day, you have an equal amount of a chance to get one, and then from there, if you have friends, you'll probably end up finding a bunch. And for the most part, anybody else that's selling a veiled melee Riven is usually selling it for much cheaper than that. So it's kind of not the best idea to sell for really high, because if your
I said that I'm not going to sell any
is
low
much more
50.
expensive than everybody else's, well, that's fine. I don't care
No,
about that.
no,
But
I
I'm
said-
saying,
I
if
said-
you try to sell way
no,
higher than the basic amount,
Yeah, no,
then you're
I
not
tried
going
to
to get any buyers, because everybody's trying to buy cheap.
Mm.
That's the basic thing, is that people want cheap things.
Yeah. Oh, Minecraft Pro 475 has joined the Cringe Army. Welcome to the Cringe Army. You could see me fail at many games, including this one. Now, basically, I said I'm not selling any lower than 50 plat, and everyone was trying to sell like 10 to 20 plat, and I was like, no.
Yeah, that's honestly what I'd buy them for, because I mean, it's not like they're gonna be worth much else until you actually unveil them to see what it is. Even a crap Riven after you've unveiled it can at least be worth something if it's, moderately used.
No, because everyone was telling me that veiled Rivens are worth more than unveiled Rivens, which doesn't particularly make any sense to me, because then wouldn't you buy one that's already had the challenge done? Then buy one.
Especially because a lot of the new challenges that we in the Design Council have made either have been altered to hell by DE, or were just already broken on idea, to the point where they're just not fun to do. Like anything, like at this point, anything in the plains isn't fun to do. Like, let's face it, plains sucks. Too grindy.
I disagree.
Then grindy and everything's thrown in there. Everything is thrown in there, man.
Well,
it's like after a while,
you
get sick of seeing the same scenery.
Well,
That's honestly what made the original point of Warframe, like the whole randomly loading tile sets thing, so fun, or at least bearable, is because you're not running through the same exact level over and over again. There's at least a somewhat variation in the level layout. With Plains of Eidolon, it's just, oh look, the same place, and here are the same 5 mission types over and over again. That's not fun after a while. It gets boring. Especially when all the content is thrown in there and you're expected to grind your ass off. That's not fun. You know what I mean?
Well, kind of. I mean, I'm completely alright with that, but I mean, I see your point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, like if you're like a newer player or something, it's obviously a lot of content to work with. But if you're more of a veteran player and you've been playing for a long time, and that's all you really have to do is grind that stuff, it just gets old after a while. Like, it's just, you don't enjoy it anymore because you're already so used to grinding everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I guess Warframe is one of those games. Well, no, Warframe is one of those games where you've got to try and look at it from like a role-playing perspective. It's like, it's one of those role-playing games where you've got to try and like look past the whole repetitiveness of it and sort of put yourself in the game, kind of. So that's
another thing, is that if immersion can break under the same circumstance repeatedly.
Yeah, but only if you let it. See, the thing is though, is that this is the argument that like a lot of people do with the like the Fomorians, like with the whole relay attacks. It's like they will only ever bother doing anything if there is a reward for it. It's
if
like,
there's a reward.
Yeah, when it's like, well, yeah, I get the point. I get the fact that Warframe is about
your
rewards,
job is to distract the enemy.
I get that the whole point of Warframe is a grind.
Well, you have to
something
incentivize your player base to actually do something. If you just are like, hey, here's an optional thing that gives you nothing, we want you to try it anyway.
Yeah. Well, no. See, that's the thing, right?
Still have plenty
Is
of
that
robotics. Corpus never fight for themselves.
That's what I kind of think is the problem. Is that EE,
They've turned off critical
if
life
they,
systems.
you know, if the
I suspected they might try this.
if the player
Stand
base
by for
doesn't
support.
bother fighting off the
first life
Fomorian,
support
or if
capsule
I
will
literally
arrive.
even see this
Act
happen, right?
when your supply
If-
is low.
If they don't, if you see them like not fighting the Fomorian or anything, and if the
found
Fomorian's not
fissure.
taking enough damage
Look
over a
out
certain
for
amount of time,
reactant.
then it will literally just
Look
start
for
decaying
personal
by
life
itself.
modules
So
dropped
no matter
by
what,
all.
Yeah,
the relay is
they'll
not
hit-
going to
they'll
be
hit
destroyed.
the
Which just
They're
means that,
dropping reactants.
which just
Yeah.
encourages
It's
the problem.
open a relic.
It encourages the problem that players aren't going to bother. They'll just do the 3 missions to get the reward and just leave it. They're not going to bother.
They're
It's like, right,
enabling
I've
lazy behavior.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like there's a problem, which is the players will only ever do anything for a reward, but then they're encouraging it by making the mission go
Prepare
away
for
once
life
you've got your
support.
reward.
Don't
It's
forget the
Yeah.
It
reactant.
encourages it.
You need
It's
more
like, well,
to
me,
open that
whenever
relic.
a Fomorian shows up, I'm like, oh god, oh no, like it's attacking a relay. Let's get the Arcwing out, farm the isotope, let's jump in and like destroy the Fomorian. I allow that level of immersion to sort of taste it in a sense.
It was fun.
Yeah, see, like, right, okay, I enjoy the Fomorian mission.
Fomorian.
And yeah,
I've delivered enough.
I enjoy the
support
Fomorian
capsule.
mission, right? I just enjoy it, and I just enjoy that whole idea of the Tenno putting aside their hunt for loot for a little bit and trying to help out.
To hunt for more loot.
well,
Well,
no,
they're,
the whole
they're,
idea.
they're not doing it, dude, they're not doing it to hold their hunt for loot. They're doing it because there's a new reward, and there's also a threat of destroying something that also gives you more loot. People are not doing it for their own best interest. They want it because they don't want their relay to get destroyed, so they can still go there for whatever purposes they
Well,
need.
no, see, that's the thing, is that when
It's
you
a
try to
selfish
save-
purpose.
Well, no, it's like the players don't even bother with like saving the relays because one, all the relays are the same, which I can understand. Right, they are all the same, which I understand, but there's always that you can always try to
Life support
tell
incoming.
yourself that they're different in some way. Just right, not that they're different, but that it's like they're not the same. That doesn't make any sense, but. Do you know how the whole point of a right? Do you know how the whole point of a relay, in terms of like actual story, not in terms of gameplay mechanics, but in terms of actual story, they're supposed to be like trading routes, aren't they? They're supposed to house refugee colonies, stuff like that. They're supposed to house refugee colonies, and they're supposed to be like hubs for all the different factions to house. And that's how the relays are meant to be seen from a story standpoint and an immersion factor. But like again, the players only ever care about the reward, so they don't bother saving the relay because all the relays in terms of gameplay and functionality are exactly the same. So if it was up to the players, they would literally destroy all the relays with the exception of the best of relays because it allows anyone to go there. But see, that's again, the problem is that players will only ever really do anything for a reward. But the devs are encouraging that with the whole like, oh, it
they're enabling lazy behavior, and then at the same time, they're also making it so people want to be lazy for their rewards still, due to the amount of grind from other factors. Like people like being able to get a lazy reward here and there that's actually decent with all the grind of things.
Yeah. Well, I see. That's
and
the thing.
And it just gets worse and worse.
Life support on the way.
See, the thing is that you don't always think about it when you. Well, in fact, actually, you almost never think about it when you just jump into a survivor mode because you do it because you're like, oh, right, there's a reward. I want to go ahead and do that. But and it's like, you know, when you load into a mission and Lotus, like the book says, oh, you need to distract the enemy so our operative can lose this. That kind of thing. It's not like that's there for like the first, second time. That's like
additional life support has a
that's a setup for like the first time players, isn't it? To sort of get used to the game. It's not like anything's actually happening, is it?
I don't even know if it's that. I think it's Lotus referring to your directive. That's about it.
Well, yeah, right. But see, that's the thing. It's like she could just say survive as long as possible, but she says no. Like, oh, you have to distract the enemy so that our operative can do this.
Our operative.
See,
well, I mean, people are gonna say like, where the hell are the rewards coming from? You're just picking them out of your ass. So I guess that's DE's kind of lazy way of describing what's going
Well, yeah,
on.
yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad way of describing it because it's actually giving you an explanation.
Nice.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, I guess we'll just do our thing then.
No, I'm sticking with the Galantine Prime Blade. I gotta get that. I actually haven't even got, like, Galantine's like my favourite sword so far, and I still haven't even used. I've not even got Galantine Prime.
Oh my god, dude. You gotta start using your shit more, man.
No, what I gotta do, because the thing is that I don't actually strive to get any of the stuff that I'm actually looking for. I don't actually.
Oh, I know. We went over that. Sorry.
No, that's not what I meant. It's that, like, you know, if I played it enough, I could get what it is I'm looking for. It's just that I just keep taking long breaks between the games. So I do like a couple of missions and then I stop for a while. So obviously doing a couple of missions isn't enough to get what you need in the game. But no, back to the point I was making earlier, is that obviously with normal survival missions like this, you have, you know, Lotus talking about the, you know, survive, like distracting the enemy so at the opposite to steal the loot. You know, there isn't actually an operative running around stealing loot, is there? No, it's just Lotus giving you a text, giving you a message, you know, giving you a voice message.
I guess the impression it's supposed to give you is that the operative is obviously somewhere else where you are.
Well, yeah,
and
yeah,
that you have to cause a bit of distraction.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. Is that in the actual, nothing's actually happening in the game. That's actually happening. But the difference is, yeah, no, is that, you know, there isn't actually an operative going around stealing loot. It's just a voice message. But with the Fomorians and Nathaniel Razorbacks, they are actually going somewhere. They are actually, you know, after what, 3 days, 4 days, whatever the normal time span is for that mission, for that event. Eventually, the idea is that the Fomorian will actually arrive at the relay, fire off its beam, and destroy the relay.
Well,
yeah, something that's going to happen.
If you're looking at the map, if you look at the map, you obviously can see them getting closer after like a day or two. Yeah. And like every progressive day, they seem to get closer. Like that's just something they do for timers. Like it's a dynamic world map, so it moves, kind of like the Kuva Fortress and such.
Yeah, right, but see, that's the thing. That's what they've kind of ruined with the whole idea that it just decays when the players stop attacking it.
On the way.
Because it ruins that, you know, if you're not going to do it, there's no consequence for not doing it.
Well, you gotta look at it like this. The player base obviously does not like these events sometimes, because they can either come in the middle of another event, which I believe Fomorian has done a couple times, and so usually if there's something else going on, people will prioritize the new event over the old
Another
event.
life support capsule is now
Especially if it's been around enough times, at least the majority of people that are currently playing the game have done it, it becomes less of a priority. People will focus on other new things in the game rather than old events that they've probably already done. When you do an event too many times too quickly, it starts to lose interest.
Well, yeah, but see, that's the thing, is that because none of the things that are set up with the Fomorian event, or even any event for that matter, there's no actual consequence with it, so it doesn't feel like you actually have to do anything.
Well, there's supposed to be a consequence, but DE made it.
What? I'm pretty sure, right? Because if you look on the map,
it's enabling.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Like I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad if they automatically decay it if it has like less than 10%. Because it's like obviously people were going after it enough that they just weren't able to do it in the last little bit. But if you do it, it's like 20+%. It's like, destroy it. You already said that there's something that we could do with CY to rebuild the relays. Just let us do it. Just let it get destroyed. And honestly, what's kind of sad is that people want to see what happens if Razorback takes over. I want to see what happens when Razorback takes over.
Yeah. Well, see,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like we'll purposely let it run out, but then DE will cut it anyway. It's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, see, another thing.
The community made its decision. That really had to go.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is though, is that if you look on the map, you can, on like all the different planets, you can see all of the relays that have been destroyed by the Fomorians in the past, because it was actually a thing where if the player base didn't do enough, then the Fomorian would literally arrive at the relay and destroy it. It wasn't like, you know.
Oh, I remember. I've seen the video online.
You know,
But that one dude
that was actually
standing
something that would happen. There was a consequence to it, so it encouraged the players to go ahead and do something about it. But
Actually,
now,
that was pretty.
so that's the thing, is whether or not the players are going to let it happen to destroy a relay, or they're going to do that, or like if they're going to actually do something about it, or if they're going to let it get destroyed, at least they need to actually have some type of consequence to encourage them to, you know?
Yeah.
Look at me,
Well,
I'm
I
just
think
getting
the
nothing
player
but
base
former.
needs a little bit of a kick in the nuts every now and then. And not in terms of, like, grind, because that's the only kick in the nuts we ever seem to get.
See, what would be good is if you get a reward for successfully destroying the Fomorian before it arrives.
That wouldn't happen. We already know that won't happen.
Well, yeah.
You
Want to open that
yeah.
There's a third person here? Since when did this happen?
Yeah. You joined, you've just been quiet.
I did not... Wow. Okay.
Yeah, all you get is impaired event. Well, the thing is that they gave unequal rewards for Razorback and Fomorian. With Razorback, it actually stole the Fomorian's rewards, because Fomorian gave the Arcwing Fire dual stat mods before. It was the Imperator Vandal and the dual stat mods. Now, the Razorback gives the Gorgon Wraith, it gives the dual stat Arcwing Fire mods, and then it also, doesn't it give 2 sets? Yeah, it gives 3 sets. Meanwhile, the Fomorian only gives 1. And honestly, the majority of the player base doesn't even seem to like Arcwing. I like Arcwing, so I'm accepting.
Yeah, no, I like
But
that.
almost everybody I talk to does not like Arcwing. And it's an Arcwing-based mission that only has a singular reward that has extremely low drop chance. So there's really no incentive to do it. People don't want to do it because there's no rewards for them to do it. And as you know, the Warframe player base is based on rewards. If you have rewards, people will farm.
Yeah, well, see, that's another thing, is that if seen as the Fomorian just decays after a while, then it also takes away from that realism and emergence factor, because you don't.
There's a lot of things that break down realism.
Well, no,
it's not just
the thing is
fucking
though, no, but that's the thing, is that when the Fomorian, you know, it's like, oh no, Fomorian's closing in on the relay, it's going to destroy it. No, it's not. You know, it's like, you don't get that. Oh no, a relay's in danger, because it's not.
It just shows that lately they do not want the relays to get destroyed, either because they don't know what to do with it anymore if another one goes away, or what, because they just don't know when they're going to implement that new thing that's going back is. Because how many times have people tried to collect Razorback?
All the time.
Yeah. It's like,
Sure,
I want to
now.
see what happens.
Even now, even though we know.
Even now people will do it, man. I want to see what happens. I already got
I'm not like, okay.
Yeah,
I think we should have the ability to let the relays die, but I'm not encouraging other people to let the relays die. I'm just saying that at least if it had that consequence, then maybe people would be a bit more encouraged to try and do something about it, especially if you could like rebuild the relays. And again, another way
the main issue you've already said is the fact that they're destroyed. That's why people don't care. If there's no real consequence for not doing something, then why should we care?
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, is that if the relays were like different in some way, maybe just visually, maybe even just visually to make them seem like they're not the exact opposite, then maybe it would add that level of immersion. Maybe it would add a good enough level of immersion to it that people would actually bother to do something about it. But you know, as it stands right now, there's no point doing more than 3 Fomorian missions. You know. Oh,
there's no point doing any Fomorian missions, honestly. I know, but they stop giving those things out nowadays. They always give out the reactors because they're just trying to strong arm us into fucking buying the catalysts nowadays. I'm starting to see through this bullshit, honestly. It seems like a lot of these companies are doing some kind of predatory tactics. I'm getting kind of sick of it.
Well, it's a good thing that Warframe.
The last thing I want to
got plenty of time.
The last thing I want to see is DE start turning into Bungie with the current state of Destiny 2. That is incredible, and I do not want to see that happen.
I didn't hear that. Can you say that again? I was.
Oh, I said I just hope that DE does not go down the same road as Bungie with their predatory tactics and the way that they kind of run Destiny.
No, I'm pretty sure. Right, so, you know, I know Bungie.
I mean, it's a long stretch.
It was Activision that made the financial decisions. Like obviously Bungie went through with it, and they made it.
Oh, I know, but the thing
it was Activision that actually
honestly seems incompetent nowadays. What was it? Almost the entire original staff is gone now.
Yeah,
I believe that's what I heard. The entire fucking original
the
staff.
more successful we will be.
Like they're obviously
is
not.
Working on your relic. Find more.
Yeah.
Their reputation's kind of.
Stop giving me Former, Jesus.
I'll take the form. I just wasted like 4 on Cora's stupid Venari cat.
No, dude, you don't understand.
Functionally
Literally,
work.
that's the 3rd relic in a row that's giving me Former. Literally every single relic this game has given me Former. It's infuriating.
I've noticed you're lucky shit today.
Well, no, it's actually very good because I was lucky enough to have you in the game with me to give me, so I could actually swap out my reward for something that actually gives me ducat. See, that's the thing, is that that's why I never want to refine relics that have Former. Just don't.
Almost every relic has Forma in it. I don't think there's a relic that doesn't.
Oh yeah, there is, dude. Literally.
Are you saying don't refine anything?
No, dude, plenty of relics have no Former in them. Dude, plenty of. I've literally got.
Name one.
Name one. I don't know the numbers and the letters, but right, okay. Once this I have loads on me already. Even some of them are refined.
Because I know that even the vaulted ones have Forma. Like the one that borrows I will act like crime.
Right, you can check through. You can check. Right, once we hit the 20-minute mark, remind me, and I'll name one now. Because I'm pretty sure that this relic that I've literally got equipped now is the last relic that has Form on it. I think. So I'm telling the rest of them I'll be refining. But no, dude. Trust me. I'll name you one in a minute in the next one.
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
But there are a lot of relics that have no Form on it. And see, I wouldn't actually be bothered. I wouldn't actually be bothered about getting Former if you could sell them for ducat. But you can't. So when I'm hunting for loads of ducat, whenever I get Former, I can't waste the relic. Wait, you can't. Yeah, but you can't trade Former.
No, I meant trade.
Well, yeah, but then I got no chance of getting the ducat.
By the way, is there
not
any reason that we're not doing this on a public game? Because usually if you're doing a second run, just having 4 people that are all running something is usually a good idea, just because they might get a rare reward and you get crap.
Well, no, I don't do it on public. I usually try to avoid public. Obviously, I don't mind. I'm not against
I try to avoid public too, but there are very rare cases where public is somewhat useful, especially if you're not carry where the fuck you live.
That's it. You opened the relic.
Well,
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Right, I'm gonna go to round 25 by the way, so I can get all the rewards. Not round 25. I mean, obviously, if you think we can go longer, then let's go longer, but,
I can go as long as you want. I'm macro, so I'm going for the long run.
Alright, okay. Well, I mean, I have got Excalibur, Salted Blade, so... Or as I always call it, Excalibur.
You've heard, or at least seen, either in the forums or in the Discord, my hatred for Excalibur, right?
No. Because I don't do
Really?
Discord.
Oh my god. You haven't seen it in the forums? Yeah.
Well, no, I know the
Is that a
Discord.
rock or
I've seen. No, I've seen the Discord. I've been on it. I just don't use it. I mean, it's the exact same thing as the actual forum, isn't it? More or less.
No, it's not.
Is it not? What's the difference?
Well, Discord is a messaging app, not
Okay.
That's the main difference.
Oh, okay. I thought it was, well, actually no, yeah, okay, that makes sense actually. Right. I was gonna say it seemed like a forum, but no, actually, I can see that.
You use it for real-time talking with a group of people. And you just make servers and just use it with your friends. It's not a forum.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, real-time communication, I guess that's
Let's
good.
go on the offensive.
But no, I don't use it anyway. I mean, last time I went on it, I just saw a group of people, but I just saw loads of, if I remember correctly, I just saw loads of, like, DC, like, people, hating on each other, or like, I don't know, like, sort of attacking each other. If I remember correctly, that's basically what was going on there.
I mean, we fuck around with each other a lot, but that kind of shit doesn't happen in Missouri.
Does it not? Well, I can't remember again, I can't name you the messages that I saw,
You gotta remember, I'm the admin, one of 3 admins of that server.
Right.
Well, so I can tell you that that's not... What the fuck? Why does it keep locking down?
Well, I have got Exalted Blitz, so maybe that's got something to do
Turn
with
it
it.
off! What the fuck are you doing?
Well, maybe what...
You're fucking radial blind in your javelin. What are you doing?
Mate, I'm not using Javelin. Javelin is the worst ability in his roster. Super Jump was better than
Share
Javelin.
in this bounty.
Hold
out as long as you can.
It's not. I
can see why they're calling you lazy noob now.
They don't call me lazy noob. I call me lazy noob. Ha! I was the one who got bottom this time.
Lazy noob.
Right, but no. No, whenever I try to use Radio Blind, I get no kills. Literally, I'll stand in front of a group of enemies and I'll use it. They just get blinded, and I'm like, what is the point?
Well, yeah, the blind doesn't kill people.
No, I'm talking about Radio Javelin. Alright, by the way, dude, literally all of my relics right now have, like, no farmer in them. So that's, Lith V4, Lith S7, Lith V3, Lith G2.
Yeah, I see that the V4 doesn't. I'm used to every format having one at this point.
Yeah, so yeah, literally, Lith C2, the one that I've got right now, has no farmer on it. And it's refined, so... Wait, actually, was this one refined, or did I just place a relic that wasn't refined? Either way, it doesn't have farmer on it now, so no matter what I get,
For my relic, $10 says we're still gonna get it.
Well, I mean, I'd like to be as smart as well. It would probably be a 100% chance of me winning that £10 because, well, it doesn't have farmer in it in the rotation, but you know, Warframe does have bugs in it, like any game. So do you know what? I'll stray from that deal, just in case.
Nah.
But no, well, I mean, Radio Javelin, it fires Javelin. I mean, even said that it does loads of damage, but whenever I use Radio Javelin, it never gets any kills.
The combo that you're supposed to be using is Radial Blind and Radial Javelin.
But that uses up... I mean, like, yeah, I know you can just drop loads.
Yeah, a lot of frames have spam the abilities, so that's something that's new.
Well, no, it's not, obviously. I'm just saying that I don't have
if you run any caster frame, you're gonna be spamming a lot of...
Well, I guess that's what Twin is.
No, not even Twin. You're able to keep your energy up. A lot of frames are able to self-generate energy. It's not that good.
Oh yeah, but again, if Radio Javelin blinds enemies as well as the damage, why would I be using Radio Blind and Radio Javelin?
Because Radio Blind blinds them, allowing you to use Javelin for finishers.
I guess.
Finisher damage does a lot of fucking damage.
Well, I mean, with, you know, everything else, but Radio Javelin in mind.
That's all you're doing is pressing forward, and then you're just mashing things.
Well, yeah.
It's not like that's the most amazing thing. At least with that,
yeah, but this Radio Blind,
you're affecting
Radio
more
Javelin.
than just a straight line.
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
just a
but
straight line,
it's not a straight line. It's not everything.
Well, no, because it's a slash blade. It's not just affecting one line. It's affecting a group.
Because I know a lot of Excalibur players, a lot of them stray away from the Exalted Blade.
Well, I can't see why. Well, again, like Exalted Blade has served me well a lot of the time. But Radio Javelin, Radio Javelin, it's just never done anything good for me. I've used it plenty of times.
Well, maybe it's just how you're using it then.
Because
if a great deal of people are using it, apparently it's...
Well, yeah, I see your point. Okay, so how could
obviously it might be a weak problem. Oh, I don't play Excalibur. I don't fucking touch it. I just know from talking to so many of these people that are able to use it properly.
I mean, you know...
If that many people are able to use it properly...
Well, that's the thing, is that on the stat menu of Excalibur's list of abilities, is that it says that Radio Javelin does more damage than Exalted Blade, which is probably talking about the amount of javelin thrown out, not in one javelin. You know, so it's probably
no, I believe that the stat behind it is that's the amount of damage per javelin.
Per javelin.
And then per javelin.
Weird then how I fire out 12 javelins and it never kills a single soul, but Exalted Blade mows down arms. You see my point?
Well,
how
what kind of level do you go on? That's the question.
I use javelin against enemies that weren't even like below sword area. You know what I mean? It's not even that.
Well, that's still pretty high.
Well, no.
And
see,
I mean,
again,
if you're using the
higher.
javelins on their own, then I can totally see that because you gotta take.
Well, not if they do. Right, not if they do.
Javelins.
Not if they
javelins
do.
are
Way
just
more
base
damage.
damage. To my knowledge, they don't even do a specific type of damage. I think they might do puncture. I'm not sure what exactly their specific damage type is, but just a damage type on its own isn't really gonna do much.
Right. By the way, dude, do you know like when
you also gotta remember your
shots
ability is essential channel.
Right. Well, yeah. You know, right. You know when your attacks hit enemies, you've got yellow numbers which are your crit rates. And
The longer you fight,
but
the more successful we will be.
like, are the white numbers supposed to be like your base damage?
White numbers are just base damage. That means you did crit. White number is just like a regular non-hit or a non-crit hit. So we did 25. Are we extracting or are we keeping going?
What do you want to do?
I don't know, man.
No, let's leave.
Up to you. Alright. Wish I would have been a little bit quicker down.
Right. Well,
There's
actually, now,
extraction
wait,
over
hold on.
there.
Hold on, right, here's my tactic. Now that I've got no relic equipped, let's get 10 reaction on because then we'll get lots of spaces.
Yeah, I'm on max on traces.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't think
You are going to need more reactors. Open that
I'm
door.
already one reaction, so it take too long. Well, especially since none of these guys. Well, it's going to take a lot longer when none of these guys are. Oh, it is.
We really should just be staying in one row and just making them all come to us.
Yeah, well, I guess I think that's a lot easier when you're in like a 4-player match. Because like,
well, no,
times
whenever you have more people. Because then it prevents them from wandering off and splitting up, so they all just kind of come to you. It's easy.
I mean,
I guess now solo, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can do whatever the hell you want solo.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, is that look, now, we're so and not that many enemies are actually spawning, so it gets to the point where we just have to move, otherwise the live spot's going to go down.
Well, yeah, it's because over here in this room, it's like...
Alright, well, let's stay in this room.
Yeah,
yeah, it's like a room this big, yeah. You know, I've seen that to be true, you know. That does seem to be the case.
Oh, I've done enough for that.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, see, like, that's the thing, is that, you know, very unlike my experiences with Exalted Blade and Real Javelin. This, I have actually experienced that to be true. You know, staying in big rooms, have it all play as a big room.
Well,
because
maybe
maybe
if you can try to find some Excalibur frequently use. Normally more veteran players that run Excalibur would do this. Maybe ask them about it because I'm not an expert on Excalibur.
What it might be, and I'll check this. Oh, really? I got 7 void races. Well, let's go anyway. That was completely pointless.
Congratulations, I got 18.
Wow, you troll. You troll.
Your game hates you.
Hold
I just
on.
want you to know that.
Hold on. How does that work?
Alright.
How can I have gotten 7 traces? That means that I have a resource booster on, like from the actual game.
That means you got Jack Diddler shit.
No, that means that I would have gotten 3.5 traces. How does that work? How does the game give me 3.5 traces?
Probably rounds up.
Yeah, but how would it have given me 3.5 traces? If I had landed on 7, that means that I would have had 3.5 if I've got a resource.
That's a lot of Forma we just got.
I only got 3 because I always picked 3.
I think Core's reworked.
Actually, no. I didn't get any farmer actually because I always traded it out.
Oh yeah, you didn't choose a single one. I did.
No. There you go, 136 traces. That's what I'm talking about.
How many did I get? Let's see.
Yeah, some good
I
stuff.
got 151.
There you go. I got another. Dude, I used a Lith C2 relic in that mission. Guess which relic I got back? Yep.
Oh jeez, I think DE's about to mess with Melee. Ugh.
What do you mean?
They just posted something on the forums about present and future goals for Melee.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, I'm not actually commenting on that because I
The
don't know
first change Melee will see before its broader review is a change to how melee attacks work. The coming change. Melee attacks, including spin attacks, will no longer sweep through walls or obstacles.
Wait, okay, wait. Say that again. I weren't listening.
Melee attacks, including spin attacks, will no longer sweep through walls or objects.
That's annoying.
As for the rest of the steps, this may not exactly release as described here, but we want everyone to be on the same page of what our plans are. While channel blocking is useful on paper, hello 100% damage block plus enemy hits reflected back.
Operator,
Channel damage has never
the view?
really been celebrated beyond cool factor. Getting rid of a separate channeling button frees up an input for an additional attack button to use combos, making them easier to perform. So that's kind of weird. Channeling is blocking, blocking is channeling. Normal blocking now performs like channeling blocking currently does. Experiments such as constant energy drain or a separate resource, blocked hits adding to a combo counter are going. So blocking takes energy. Okay, so never block again. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We're still working on /if how to include the cool factor of channeling in combat. Not much to it. Combo counter minimum hits per tier adjusted significantly so higher tiers can be reached more quickly and easily. Combo counter damage multiplier may apply to heavy attack only, and all points are spent on attack. What? Revisiting melee will focus on slam and heavy attacks to make them more useful and fun to use. You're able to dual wield any one-handed weapon with any secondary weapon, as shown many moons ago on a dev stream. Okay, that's at least okay. That would be fun. Dodge cancels any melee attack. Effects treatment representing the true range of melee attacks will be implemented. Fuck is that supposed to mean? Mod adjustments will come to speak to the above too. We will be taking a look at everything. Last but not least, is sadly what looks like only one bullet point whenever touches well over 100 weapons, and the fact that complete stat and mastery rank pass in line with primary and secondary weapons. Base damage increased significantly to compensate for the loss of channeling and combo counter multiplier on normal attacks. Stances will be revisited to normalize combo inputs, and all combos will be reorganized to be more fun and useful. Oof. Really hope they don't destroy the fun combos, because if they do, that's not going to be good.
So the two most annoying changes that I heard there, because at one point I just stopped listening. But yeah, sorry, I just stopped listening. But the two most annoying changes is you can't attack through walls anymore, which is annoying. I'm hoping that doesn't occur with Excalibur. I mean,
No,
not
that
Excalibur.
would.
No,
Because
not
still
Excalibur. No, that's not what I meant.
It would
No.
hit the wall and stop.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant Exalted Blade, not Excalibur. I meant the actual ability.
Yeah, it would stop because that's still melee.
Well, yeah, but isn't the whole point of Exalted Blade that it goes through walls? That it phases through stuff?
Yeah, no, all melees can go through walls. If they stop melees from going through walls, that stops going through walls.
Well then, now Exalted Blade is just not as good.
Actually, that's good for me, because then I won't have to see it anymore. So, I mean, you better start learning about that combo I just told you with Exalted, with fucking Radial Javelin blind.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Right, what I'm going to check now, I'm going to check the Syndicate mods, because maybe it's something like that that makes it actually usable. But,
No, it's not a mod.
Use these to cleanse the unclean.
right, come on, Excalibur. I'm literally going to go through all the Syndicates.
With these, you may punish our enemies.
This is what we offer.
Well, that's 3 Syndicates I've gone through and I've not seen anything
A
about them.
perfect specimen of wasted life.
Screw you, Samaris. Not Samaris. I can't remember her name. Suda.
A shame to see such potential squandered.
Did the Abbesses of Hexis always have those voice actors? I could have sworn that they had different voice actors. There we go. Radio Blind. Radio Javelin. Each enemy hit will increase Excalibur's melee damage by 5%. Okay, that's completely pointless. Exalted Blade's damage type changes depending on energy color, and status chance is increased by 50%. I want that mod! Chromatic Blade. Yeah, there we go. Reference to the Chroma Warframe. No, okay, so the Javelin mod isn't good at all. Well, I mean, it probably has a use, obviously, but okay. Right, so let's have a look. Let's have a look at the abilities. Right, so Exalted Blade does 380. With my current mods on it, it does 387.5 damage with every strike, and it takes up. Well, it takes off, I think, like 17. It takes off 17 energy when I turn it on. But then after that, it takes off 2.12 energy a second. Radial Javelin, I can't see that. Right, okay, there we go. 25 range, that's irrelevant. Damage, 1,550. And you said that's per javelin, and that's 12 javelins it fires. Sounds OP, right? It sounds, oh my god, that's like the best ability ever. I'll use it. I'll use it against some level 20s
you gotta look
later.
at it like this. There's a lot of things that you look at the stats and they look good, but then you use it and it's actually crap. I'm not saying that in this case, I'm just saying that's happened before.
Well, no, again...
Nah, if enough people are using it and apparently it's okay, I don't think that that's the case.
Right, well, I'll jump into a mission later against, I don't know, some like level 20s. Well, and...
Yeah, I mean, you try something out, maybe talk to someone.
And see, the thing is, though, is
I feel
that...
like this is something you need to kind of investigate.
No, see, the thing is, though, is that if... Right, because you said that people use Radio Blind and then Radio Javelin, you know, Radio Blind already makes pretty much any attack kill someone in like 2 seconds. So what's the point of using? What I could do, what I actually find myself doing quite a lot when I'm facing tougher enemies than me, is I turn Exalted Blade on and then I scroll over to Radio Blind. So whenever I run into a group of enemies, I'll Radio Blind them and I'll just mow them down. And that takes up less energy than using Radio Javelin.
That's what Radio Blind does.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is that
mows people down, but it's
if I can kill everyone, if I can kill everyone with lesser energy, but does the exact same purpose like that, then what would be the point of using Radio Javelin? Because when I use it on its own, right? If I use Exalted Blade, it does more damage than Radio Javelin. right? That's what I found, right? Or against most enemies, right? But if you said that, oh, what most people do is they use radial blind and then radial javelin, but then if I was to use radial blind and exalted blade, it would still do more damage than radial javelin if we're comparing both of them. So that's
Okay.
how would that,
Red?
hey, Red Point, how would that work?
I have
Right.
no idea, considering I kind of zoned out, honestly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I think I got my point across to myself at least. Anyway. All right. Well, I think that's enough time for this video at least. I might do another one right after this, but for now, that's enough. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously, if you did, leave a like and a comment, and obviously subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.